to the bottom right of the map. The last man standing, the last hope, the hero. He's fighting for all the Danes that are currently watching. It is Baby Knight. He was the first one who took a point onto the scoreboard. He was the one who took down Morrow, who completely defeated and crushed 3 players in a row, but couldn't perform the all-kill. Now it's time for Baby Knight to shine. Baby Knight has to do and perform. He has to perform the miracle here. He has to go for the 4-3 if he wants to make it happen. For the reverse all-kill. Starting to the top left, it is Mini Razor, the first Zerg player today. It's a ZVP, and it's one of 2 ZVPs that we are going to see, at least if Baby Knight is able to kill another player. Just because we have player number 3 being Zunster, if Mini Razor has been taken out here. Zunster is the only one left in the regular lineup, and if Mini Razor and Zunster are both defeated, Baby Knight would have forced out the ace player for Sweden. But we are getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, so let's just focus a bit on what's going on in the game right now. We have a gateway opening for Baby Knight, and we have, all the way to the top left, the spawning pool starting for Mini Razor here. Overlords are crawling slowly across the map, trying to get into their scouting positions. And Mini Razor, can he pull it off? It would be amazing for Sweden with a 4-1 against Denmark. But Baby Knight, he's now the one that Denmark sent out, and he's trying. I mean, he's the one who took down Morrow. Morrow looked undefeatable after he took down 3 opponents in a row, and now it's time for the Protoss versus Zerg. So let's hope that Baby Knight practiced that match up quite a bit. We have already the expansion started here for Mini Razor. At the bottom right of the map, we see the Cybernetics squad. What is going to be the tech? Is it going to be another gateway pressure that he also tried to use against Morrow in a different matchup? Is it going to be the Stargate that is so popular right now against Zerg? It's absolutely incredible if you have a good control with your Phoenixes. They can just do so much damage. Like with a good Phoenix control, you can completely demolish a Zerg player, killing Overlords, killing Queens, killing drones. You can do quite a bit. At this point right now, we have at the natural, well, in the main base actually, gas taken for Mini Razor. All the way at the bottom right, we see an expansion being established for Baby Knight. At least the probe is already in position to pull it off. And there it is. And we also have for Baby Knight at the same time, as you can already tell, the Warp Gate research started. And the question after the Mothership Core is going to be out is still, what's going to be the tech? Robo? Just gateways? Are we going to see the Stargate? What's it going to be? Top left, on the other hand, we still have a little bit of gas mining going on. We will see speed, of course. That's going to be the first upgrade that he's going to bring into the picture. Well, sometimes we see Zerg players trying to skip the speed upgrade at the beginning and go straight into a fast attack. That works also really well if you're, for example, up against a Robo and you want to get the the Hydralist a little bit faster. But so far, he's going just straight into speed and droning up like a boss. All the way at the front, the 2 additional gateways to complete that wall that we see here. Zerglings are trying to sneak in. That's not going to happen just now. Oh, it's actually going to be 4 gateways for him. It's something that has also been spotted. So, whoa! Is he able? Yes, he's able to go through. No! Wow! One more hit and at least the probe would have died, but he doesn't get that off either. So at this point, what Mini Razor knows is there are quite a lot of gateways, and he has to be careful that there is not going to be some kind of probe on the map with a simple pylon at the front that can then warp in the units and take down his potential 3rd base. But so far he doesn't even take a 3rd. He's just looking at those 2 bases that he has and is like, well, I'm completely fine. I'm not going to take my 3rd in the next few minutes. I know that you have a gateway opening. I know that you are trying to be aggressive here, so I have no need to really go for that. I can just wait and see if you overextend and then take you on. But for now, I'm just going to sit on my 2 bases, and that's going to make it a lot easier for me to defend it. So Zerglings are already being built here. We have the Roach Barn on the way, but that's going to be a little bit late in terms of army supply and overall drone supply. 36 against 26 Harvesters, 16 versus 14 army supply. Double Queen against the Warp Prism, and that's gonna happen. He can take that down if he gets out of the Time Warp. On the other hand, the Zerglings are also streaming in, and Baby Knight at this point is just getting more and more units. The Roach Warren is nearly completed. Baby Knight does not plan apparently to go into anything like more Harvesters. Now he's starting to switch things up a little bit. The drones are being chased away already, but with the roaches now being part of the picture, it's starting to be a bit iffy for all of those zealots. If they get a good position between the mineral patches, it's going to be very different. But the queens alone are already doing the damage. How many harvesters were killed here? One harvester, 20 zealots on the other hand. And talking about zealots, another set of zealots is already moving in. The queens need to be careful. No queen killed thus far. The mothership core went down, and also 9 harvesters. Resources lost much higher here for the Protoss player. So not really the opening that Baby Knight was hoping to get here. He was hoping to do some serious damage. He didn't really do that. He didn't do any damage whatsoever, to be absolutely honest with you. That was not something that worked out in his favor. And he doesn't really have tech or anything back at home, so he needs to switch things up quite a bit, going straight into a forge here, whereas Mini Razor immediately started his lair attack. And of course the third base is now something that he wants to have in the game, because he was able just to force back that attack. And we see also Baby Knight being supply blocked. He's building 2 pylons right now. That is getting very, very dangerous for Baby Knight, and Danish players and viewers across the world are currently looking at this and are like getting a bit anxious, because Baby Knight is cutting things a bit too close here. +1 attack upgrade is on the way, another cannon is being built, still no added tech except for the gateway pressure. We have this base over here being established, more harvesters being built, and Mini Razor is really just getting this harvester count up. 55 already, getting a few more. We have an Overlord on the way too, so make sure that he has the supply ready to do with this. There's no third base just yet, and those Zerglings, they will double check if there's a third or not. The army is moving out already, and we have the Hydra Den on the way. Hydra Den is on the way, and there is not even a robotics in the game. So with the Hydralisks right now, he could go up against not only a third base, but even if there's just going to be a little bit of aggression of his opponent, he can also work against that. We have him with the evolution chambers too. There's the third base, and all of this, all of those additional sentries that is currently getting, that is delaying a robo, that is delaying a robotic spay, that's delaying a colossus. And that means that with good creep spat and a move out, a Hydra push here could do quite a lot of damage. The range upgrade has already been started, and if Mini Razor starts to utilize that timing, then Baby Knight is going to be in quite some trouble. If he gets a decent Hydra count up and moves across the map, then the shit is really going to hit the fan. We have now the Twilight Council also started for the Blink, for the Charge, and for the +2 attack upgrade. And creep is being spread. 9 Hydras are already being built. The harvester count is very solid at 61. And with speed for the Hydras, if he starts that too, if he moves cross map, this is going to get nasty. He can go for a couple of Zerglings here as well, of course, to shield his units. He has a 150 maximum supply, and he's only getting units at this point. And, well, finally for Baby Knight, we see the robotics. The force fields, they have to be perfect for him. This is going to get so dangerous for the Protoss player. The +2 attack upgrade has been started. He's starting to get this third base, and the Hydra Den has been spotted, and he of course knows that there are quite a couple of units already on the map. More and more Hydralisks, Zerglings as well. The range upgrade is completed. Army supply 68, 73 against 28. The Nexus is done. Photon overcharge is going to be a thing here, but Mini Razor is just getting unit after unit into the game, and the Phoenix Scout doesn't even see it. Here we have also the tech straight into the Spire in case that there are a few Colossi, and it's time for the force field. It's time for the Photon overcharge. He needs to get that. Is it going to be the snipe? The force field's working against the Protoss player. They're completely working against him. Baby Knight, what are you doing? He's going to lose it. He's going to lose the Nexus. There's no way to actually hold that. He's going to lose the third. There is no chance. He doesn't have the army anyways. Even without the force fields, he would have had a chance there. There's nothing else but a couple of sentries. Everything goes down. The tech, oh my god, he's losing the robo as well. He's already rebuilding it, but the first robo is gone. Mini Razor at 150 supply. There is nothing to contest the Hydralisks. Nothing. Hydralisks with speed upgrades started. The armor upgrade is hitting for them as well. They're taking down the warp gates. 1 gone, 2 gone. The third one being attacked. The force fields, they are everywhere. Lings are rushing in. More force fields going strong. The cannon taken out. He's going for the pylon. Can he snipe the forge as well? Oh my god, Baby Knight. Denmark is crying some silent tears as the Zerg army of the Swedish player is making its way international. The GG called Mini Razor. He takes game number 4. He wins it against Baby Knight. He's dancing the Hydras. This is the victory for Sweden. Sweden advances to the round of 8 and is now ready to take on Norway.